Where do you sit with Fenchurch Legal as part of, you said there's the big cases and then there's the small cases. Are you in one of those?
Yes, we only focus on the lower value consumer claims. So your typical consumer redress claims. You've got a huge number of consumers in the UK that are seeking compensation for a specific issue that's occurred. Taking financial mis-selling cases, for example, you've got big banks or sorry, taking the mis-sold car finance agreements at the moment, which is a massive kind of industry in the UK that's blowing up, and it's the next big thing happening. Motor car finance agreements that have been sold to the ending client, sorry, that bought a car. Um, they got some form of credit from the bank via a broker. The brokers have taken massive commissions. They haven't told the clients about them. There's now basically a financial mis-selling claim due to the client for compensation because they've taken a credit facility on terms that they didn't really know who was getting paid what out of, and potentially have been financially impacted off the back of it. What happens with these type of claims is that two, three, four claims get processed. They go to court. Legal precedent is set, and then everything follows from that. So there's a very clear path on how it's done, who the defendants are, how it needs to be processed, how the compensation is calculated. So what we do is we back those type of cases en masse. We don't go out looking for cases left, right, and centre with claimants saying, "Oh, what case are you doing now? Let's have a look at the prospects." That's not what we do. That's not our area. That's still a very profitable area. It's not what we focus on. We focus on finding the high volume, low value consumer claims that are managed by kind of small to medium sized UK regulated law firms or specialized claims management companies. And we've structured our facilities in a way of kind of a secured lending revolving credit facilities with them.
So there's been a case or four, as you say, or several, and now it's set the precedent. So now it's like a formula, which is if you have this situation, this was what went wrong, you paid this much too much, and because of that, you have this type of car with this type of lender, you deserve, this much money back. Is that the sort of thing?
Exactly. I mean, to get an idea of how the kind of lead generation of claimants occur is big adverts going, did you have a car finance
Issue.
agreement between this and this year with these lenders, etc. If you did and your car was worth more than £15,000, then you're eligible for a claim. They come to them, they qualify them, they go through a vetting procedure to see if they actually did have the car finance, and if so, the value of it. And then it's a process. It's all protocol based and process driven. It's not litigation really. Again, most cases settle pre or post issue. A very small percentage actually get fully litigated and go to trial, whilst we use the word litigation because that's the kind of its full nature of it. It's more or less a process driven claims handling procedure.
Got it. So at your company, how many of these standard types of things that you're just trying to find more clients for do you have? Is it just that one carb one, or is there like 11 that you're working on all at the same time?
Different types, again, from a diversification point of view, you don't want all your eggs in one basket. So we do housing disrepair claims, which is basically social housing tenants suing the council for not taking care of the properties when they should. We've got Ministry of Defence hearing loss claims. We've got personal injury claims, which are quite huge in the UK. So lots of different types of things. I think we've got four or five at the moment. We're actively looking at a few more. So sub 10, but not just one.